Hello, Sonia here from Just Botanicals, and I'm in my lab, and I'm going to make a hair rinse. So you may have watched my video a couple weeks ago where I made a shampoo, and so essentially I ran out of all my privately purchased shampoos, and I want to start making my own shampoo to go more organic, more natural. So I have a friend who's also interested, so I've been making some stuff for me and her to try, and what I want to do today is show you how to make a hair rinse. Now, a hair rinse is cool. If you know anything about my skincare range, I use a cleanser and a toner and then a lotion or a cream or a serum depending on what time of the day it is, but the key element there is that cleanse, tone, moisture. And that toning is really important for removing any excess cleanser and for also having an astringent effect, closing our pores, getting our skin ready, restoring the balance, pH balance of our skin. Well, a hair rinse operates in a similar way to the toner on our hair and head. So I'm going to use apple cider vinegar and some chamomile hydrosol as the fluid part of this, and I have some herbs. And today I'm going to do a hair rinse that is specifically for more blonde, lighter colored hair. And I have a mix of all of it, but I have a friend, well, essentially there's an ingredient for the raven tresses, southern wood, that I haven't quite yet found yet. So, and I have a little blonde in my hair. So we're going to go with that. And so, of course, if you were going to do something for a darker hair, you'd want to go with like rosemary and sage as opposed to chamomile and lemon peel. And then, of course, if you're going to go for something red, you'd use some rose hips or calendula, hibiscus, somewhere in that area. But what we're going to do today is I have 20 grams each of horsetail, chamomile, and lemon peel, right? Dried lemon peel. And so I'm going to put all of these into this jar, and then I'm going to add the apple cider vinegar on top of these, about 400 mils of apple cider vinegar on top of the herbs, and I have 20 grams of each of these herbs, and I'm going to put them in this jar, and I'm actually going to let that sit for a week to infuse. Make sure, and I do want to shake and stir it every day, but that'll be a week, and then once that's done, I would strain it off, and then I would add 100 mils of the hydrosol, chamomile hydrosol, and the essential oil, chamomile essential oil. So I'm going to go ahead and take the chamomile, which makes sense, right, for blonde hair. And I'm going to dump that, you can see me, carefully into the jar. There's 20 grams of chamomile. And then I'm going to take 20 grams of lemon peel. And I'm going to put that right in there as well. There you go. Now, horsetail, and everybody knows about lemons and blonde, right? It's supposed to help bring out highlights in our hair. So that makes sense. Horsetail. So horsetail is very, very rich in a mineral called silica, which is awesome for helping strengthen hair and nails. And you may already know that, but that is another reason we're going to use that in our hair rinse. And so the hair rinse is used right after cleansing. Washing our hair, there we go. So you can see you have your 3 herbs in there. And then I have this beaker here. It's a 1,000 ml beaker. Normally I weigh out my ingredients so I can have my stuff standardized when I do batches. So if I ever get to the point where I'm actually making this for sale, and this has a shelf life because of the vinegar of 6 months once it's done, right? But I would go through and I would figure out 400 mils, and I would actually weigh it and see what that weight is. And that's how I would standardize this recipe. Awesome. Okay, so that's about 400 mils. So what we do is we pour the cider vinegar over the herbs into the jar. Haha, and you can see that all the vinegar is beneath the herbs. I have my nice glass rod here. And I'm just going to go ahead and stir it there and there. This is probably not necessary because I can probably just put the lid on and then shake it and mix it that way. But, you know, I tend to like to add steps on things sometimes. Okay, well, that's kind of messy. So next time we won't do that because I have horsetail all over my pretty fabric. So I'm going to seal that, shake it. So now we have the herbs infusing into the cider vinegar, and we're going to do this for a week. So I need to label this, and I have a lovely paint marker here. So this is going to be called, it's called Goldilocks. I would change the name, of course, if I was to market it, and change the recipe, of course, because I'm starting to study this formulation by using somebody else's recipe. So, in fact, I should probably give props for that. So, the Holistic Beauty Book by Star Kachara. And she actually started the program where I did my organic skincare studying at. So, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to leave this for a week or two, shake it or stir it every day. So I'll just do this every day, right? And so basically what we're trying to do is get the vinegar to pull the scent and pull the properties from the herbs. And then we will strain that off with a sieve. And then we will add the chamomile water, 100 ml of that, and 50 drops of chamomile essential oil, right? And so it just says chamomile essential oil. This is Matricaria recuita. And the herbs are the camanilla, and the hydrosol is the recuita. So, from everything I've studied, those two chamomiles are pretty similar. I have a lot more to learn in that area. But what's interesting about the Matricaria recutita is that it's blue in color, which is different than the Roman chamomile. So this is known as German chamomile or blue chamomile. So they're supposed to have the same properties. I mostly use the Roman chamomile because it also has benefits with the nervous system, so for pain related. But the blue chamomile is a bit stronger in scent, actually quite a bit stronger in scent, so it's probably a lot more powerful for certain things. I'm going to try this one since I don't use this on any of my products right now. I'm going to try the blue in this recipe and see what happens on my hair. So that'll be another show. All right. Or I might just go ahead and do the Roman chamomile. But here's the deal. Chamomile is kind of an expensive essential oil. 50 drops is a lot. So these are all things to consider. I might decrease the quantity of chamomile because I know that the Roman chamomile is a lot more of a clear yellow color. So, which is probably what I want to do. Got to think these things through sometimes. Okay. All right, so that is a hair rinse, and if you go back and look through the lives that are on my page, there's a shampoo on there as well that I made last week, so you should be able to do a shampoo and a rinse at this point. So any questions or comments, please post them below. We're totally happy to hear from you. Hi, Ann Valera, nice to see you. And I always love commentary, so if you're watching, feel free to comment or ask questions. Okay, have a good day. Bye.